Alright, so boom, MC New York, the alleged greatest rapper of all time. All the old dudes who grew up on Tupac, y'all might as well grab y'all canes now, because yes, there is somebody out there that thinks Machiavelli has some misses in his catalog. Not every single song that Pac has is an amazing track, and if you think all of his albums have no skips, then you might as well not watch this video, because I'm about to have you in your thug life feelings real bad. This video will solely be me talking about all of Tupac songs that I don't like. If you want to hear me talk about Tupac songs that I do love and I do think are great, check out the best Tupac songs video. These two videos will not include any of his posthumous albums. I will only be talking about Tupacalypse Now, Strictly for the Trash Can, Me Against the World, All Eyez On Me, and actually the only posthumous album I will be including is the Don Killuminati, The 7 Day Theory, because it was 95% complete while Pac was still with us, so I will count that one. No skits, no interludes, no short intros or outros will be included in this ranking, just the songs. First tier is the trash tier. These are songs by Tupac that I think absolutely suck and are the worst songs he's ever made in his life. Y'all old dudes will be glad to hear this. There is only one song in this tier. I listened to 80 Tupac songs and there's only one track that I think flat out sucks. This song right here is the worst Tupac song of all time. The vocals from Stretch and Majesty, aka Live Squad, are very drowned out. Like the first 2 minutes, you can't even hear what these niggas are saying. But even when you do decipher this mess, it's just a track about how they got it hard in the hood, so they gotta hit jack moves to make ends meet. Their delivery is just annoying to me. When I yank on my gun, don't run, don't bitch, cause you know if you do, you'll be laying in a ditch. You'll get your stupid ass blown out the frame. Tupac had the final verse, but it was way too late by that point. He couldn't save it. This is the worst Tupac song of all time, if you ask me. Next up is the weak tier. The weak tier is a new tier I have in my song ranking videos. It's in between the trash and the mid tier. So the weak tier are for songs that, while I may not go as far as to call them bad, they do noticeably stick out as some of the weaker songs in the artist's catalog. So these are the tracks that are very close to being ass. The songs in the mid tier are better than these songs, but I won't say any of these songs are as bad as the song Struggling. Pretty straightforward. Let's go. It took everything in me to not just call this song flat out ass. The beat is what saves it from being in the trash tier. But everything else, this whole song was weak ass verse on top of basic ass verse. Majesty and Sketch from the Live Squad, their rap style and delivery always sucked to me. And then Tretch, I take it quicker than a picture of a punky picking shit, picking pockets with a blessing, stop a Russian rocket. Ass. This song is 6 verses of bullshit. And the saddest part is all of these fellas thought they killed it on this song too. At first, I didn't mind the something wicked this way comes. But when that shit played like 93 times, I went, what the hell, dude? The growling in the background sounded awful. And bro, that Jack Pack Black Tax Max part was my least favorite part of the whole verse. Tupacalypse is back and strapped, attacking the packs. I'm kicking the facts of stacks of raps, and those that max, relax and let the blacks get jack. I'm getting taxed by packs and packs of angry blacks, like packing a Mac in the back of the act. Man, that shit whack. Why the fuck would I pack the Mac in the back of the act? In Detroit, we ride with it in our lap. I'm like, dude, Pac, you trying way too hard right now. This is just annoying. This song is boring as hell. This beat isn't too bad, that's why it's not in trash, but there is nothing engaging about this song. No bars from Pac, basic topic, his flows and lyrics didn't hit whatsoever. I put my capes on tapes and make papes, trace the bass to the tape, the baddest bass to date. I try to shake it but the pace is hard to break, good thoughts I wait cause they hate my black tape. All of that was a bunch of nothing. This track is very dull. Speaking of boring and pointless songs, man, easily one of the worst tracks in Pac's catalog is No More Pain. He didn't even try to do anything special here. No wordplay, no unique bars, nothing. It's another basic ass song about him having hoes, how he loves to bring Alizé and weed, and how any of my jealous enemies, you niggas will bleed. Fucking with me, you'll be deceased. Some Pac songs are really longer than they need to be. This song has no business being 6 minutes and 14 seconds long, dude. This production is obnoxious as fuck. There's like a super loud whistle that plays through most of the song. It sounds like a tea kettle going off. If you know the song, you know what sound I'm talking about. For this to be the first song on his second album, I already didn't care for the topic, as it was another track about rallying my fellow brothers together so we can make a stand and fight against our oppressors. Like, dude, nearly every song on your first album was about that. I also don't know why the Life Squad is listed as a feature, because the hook is a Public Enemy sample, and then Pac raps all 3 verses, so Life Squad is not even on here. Boom, here we are, the mid tier. Simply put, these are songs by Machiavelli that I think are just okay. I don't like them, but they aren't bad, they aren't weak. So get out your feelings, Pac fans. None of these songs do I think suck. These are all songs that just make me say, that song was okay.
Fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene.
If we was talking about the original, this would be in the good tier, but the production on the remix knocks it down to mid. I still think the verses are cool, but the alterations they made to the beat made the track worse. That G-Funk high frequency synthesizer sound gets on my nerves in the remix. I'ma play an easy example of what I mean. This part sounds terrible, and I'm giving you guys an earphone warning right now, because I'm about to play this beat loud as hell, so y'all can be just as annoyed as I was when I was listening to it. Are you ready? Okay, listen to this buffoonery. How the hell can you people like this? Yeah, the remix of California Love is one of Tupac's worst songs, solely off of the production. As the very first song we got from Machiavelli, keep it, bro, keep it. I'll give Machiavelli props for his anger and aggression, him throwing shots at the whole bad boy camp, at Jay-Z. The ferociousness in his voice really lets you know that he couldn't stand these dudes and he thought he was superior to all of them. But as a song, bro, as an enjoyable song, I'm not turning this on.
I got my mind made up, come on, get into it.
I can easily name 3 reasons why I don't like this song. The beat, which is way too soft and slow to me. I don't get that hard-hitting, menacing feel from it. 2, the hook by Method Man. His verse was cool, but that hook is boring. Come on, get into it, let it ride. And 3rd, speaking of verses, this first verse by Daz is one of the weakest opening verses ever to a Tupac record. This wasn't even meant to be a Pac song, which is why he only has 1 verse. The Lady of Rage and Inspector Deck was supposed to be on here. The last line of disrespect that I have to get out, for people who say that Pac always has the best verses on his songs and that he's never been outperformed, that's a lie when it comes to this song. Pac definitely did good. My lyrics like orientation so you can be more familiar with the nigga you facing, that line was insane. But did he have the best overall verse on here? No. Out of the 80 songs in this whole ranking, this was the very first song I had to listen to. And I really don't like how the beginning and end of this song is. First, it takes 40 seconds to get the Pac rapping. Hearing that young black male hard like an erection for such a long time, I'm like, damn, can we get to the rapping already? And then after Pac finishes his verse, it's still a whole 60 seconds left with nothing but a bunch of talking and the beat playing. This song is only 2.5 minutes and it's still way longer than it needed to be. Also, this is just one of those songs that sounds very old and grainy, poor mixing and all. Anybody who has Tupacalypse Now as a no-skip project, I don't agree with that at all, because the first song on the tape is not even good. I gotta be super honest with this song. This was one of the first Tupac songs I listened to where I thought it was really boring. I gotta be supremely honest. Everything from Pac's flow to this slow ass beat, all that kept playing in my head was that Lil Xan clip of him saying, it's boring music. These punks about to get hit by the best. I'm wearing double vest, so aim at my fucking chest. I'll tell y'all this. The reason this song is not in the weak tier is because of the story with the two brothers. The story itself is good, but based on the delivery, I can't do it. This song is boring as hell. This song being 6 minutes long is a damn nightmare. This sounds like a rock song too, with this electric guitar that plays throughout. But the sad part about this song being such a drag is that lyrically, this song is very good. This second verse about how the life of a rapper isn't what it's cracked up to be. You're gonna have people telling you that rapping ain't it and you need to get a real job. But as long as you have faith in yourself, you'll be alright. That was one of the best Tupac verses ever. But 6 minutes of this annoying ass beat, I can't do it, bruh.
Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw.
Man, this weak ass hook, man. Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw. They came in to sing. Now, I don't have an issue with Dramacidal or the Outlaws verses, but each member's verse is only 2 lines long. Them being on here felt like a supreme afterthought. Pac threw them on at the very end of the album. Come on, Pac, you put us on the title track, but let us get one more feature, man. And Pac was like, all right, y'all, damn, just rap about the struggle at the end of this song right here. I have 3 final things to say about Outlaw. 1, this is, in my opinion, the worst song from Me Against the World. 2, this is the only song from this album that I think is mid. And 3, this is the second worst closing song on a Tupac project. The only closing song that's worse is 5 Deadly Venoms from Strictly for the Garbage Disposal. Having 7 other people on your song and still making a mid track is actually very impressive. I legit tried to give this song multiple chances and see if I rocked with any of the Outlaw or Thug Life artists, and the only one that I liked for real was Mussolini, aka Big Psych. And that's just because his voice is entertainingly funny to me. It's the Imperial serial killer, alias Mussolini, mentally unstable chief status, so you can't see me. But other than that, this is one of the most whatever posse cut rap songs I've ever heard. This song would have been in the not for me tier if the second and third verses were as good as the first one. The first verse is great, with Pac touching on politicians blaming certain crimes on his music and how he was feeling bad that people are trying to get his music banned, and they're pointing the finger at him as a negative influence. Then the second verse is a completely random threatening verse about, all you niggas on the block trying to test me, best wear a vest or get open like sesame. I'll run up on you mad deep while you trying to sleep. I'm steady pumping bullets in your sheets. That shit had nothing to do with the topic. And then the third verse, he just repeats, 1, 2, 3, peace to the real G's, still me till these motherfuckers kill me, like 4 times. Y'all can point the finger at me and call me a hater, but I stand by my point. This song is completely ruined because of the second and third verses. He went from having a solid subject matter to just rapping about anything.
Hail Mary, run quick, see what do we have here now?
This take is about to get me crucified, no pun intended. Y'all can say I'm bugging. For the old niggas, y'all may say I'm fronting. For the even older niggas, y'all may say I'm jiving. But Hail Mary would be in the mid tier even if the Outlaws wasn't on here. A big criticism I see against this song is that the track was great when it was solo dolo Machiavelli, and then the Outlaws turned it into, man, if y'all don't get on somewhere. For me personally, even when it's just Machiavelli, I don't think this song is that great. Even with the biblical references inside of it and the allegories to Machiavelli's personal life, this has always been one of his songs that I've never felt that strongly about. It's fine, sure, but all you people that go, Hail Mary is that shit, that song is phenomenal. No, I don't feel that way. Hail Mary has never hit for me. You can take out the Outlaws and I still wouldn't like this song. Now, although this video is called the worst Tupac songs, people who actually watch my channel, y'all know what this tier is for. This not for me tier are songs that are in this video simply because I don't like them. But I can admit they're good. If you like these songs and think these are some of Tupac's best tracks, I completely understand why, because they are some of his best tracks. I just have my own reasons for why I don't really care to listen to them. The very first song that Tupac recorded when he got out of prison, that man was inside a federal courtroom. That man went to trial and fought for his life just to get out and make a song that I don't enjoy. Now, I'm not saying that every rap song needs to have some high-octane, highly energetic hook or nothing like that, but yeah, the chorus on this song has always been pretty slow to me and not that engaging. Obviously, it's to create that serious toned, ominous vibe, but yeah, I'm sorry, the chorus of the song being so slow is why I don't like it. I can't admit that the opening line to that third verse though, my murderous lyrics equipped with spirits of the thugs before me, ugh, that line was crazy. The reason this song is not in the mid tier is because of the beat and the chorus. The singing from the female vocalist is tight, but man oh man, here lies another song I just couldn't rock with because the repetitive subject matter is too distracting. I like the line about his homie dying in his arms and Pac telling him everything is gonna be okay, even though he knows that he's lying and that it won't be okay. That line was crucial, but overall, I smoke and drink to get through all my problems. My life on this earth has been nothing but hell. Nothing but people dying around me every day. I'm like, every verse is about this. This is one of the best storytelling songs I've ever heard in terms of just the story. Pac says how he thinks it's ridiculous that rebels who fight against oppression are looked at as the crazy violent ones, when it should actually be the people doing the oppressive stuff, like the police and society in general, that should be looked at as violent. People like me who fight against order, y'all don't even ask us why we're fighting our oppressors. Y'all just want to keep us quiet and lock us up. Well, I ain't going for that. I hate how much the content of Pac songs can be so dope, but the music just don't hit like that. I don't like the production on here. Pac's flow isn't entertaining or engaging. This shit is 6.5 minutes long too. I wish I could like this song more. I recommend it because it is one of the better songs on his first album, but it just doesn't sound all that to me and it overstays his welcome. But they just don't give a fuck. Yeah. Allegedly, this Pogo gentleman is actually Pee Wee from Digital Underground, who also produced the song, but the credits on the album have been incorrect ever since the album came out. But I like Pee Wee's verse more than both of Pac's verses. It's really short, but I like the notion of him calling out the projection and hypocrisy of the police. Police love to say how blacks always have attitudes and always travel in packs looking to start trouble. And Pee Wee says, but that's exactly what y'all, the police, be doing. The only difference between a cop and a nigga is that the cop wears a uniform and a badge. Don't get me wrong, Pac was spitting too. I wonder if he knows that my income is more than his pension, salary, and then some. That's hard. The production and overall sound of this song isn't really appealing to me, but man, these verses go crazy. Okay, so a big reason I don't care for this song is because I'm so used to the subject matter already. This song sees Machiavelli personifying a gun as his girlfriend, and he talks about how much his girlfriend means to him and helps him get through his life. I done heard so many double entendre songs like this. Oh, this song is framed like he's talking about a female, but he's really talking about this. I've heard so many songs like that, so I wasn't impressed by it when it came to this track. I got to Me and My Girlfriend and went, yeah, whatever. It's a good song, but I'm not wowed by the topic or anything. Okay, this is without question an upper echelon Tupac track. The pain and the fear in this man's voice and lyrics is dead ass heartbreaking to hear. And that's why this song is in this tier. Well, honestly, I never did like the production too much. That loud ass trumpet, I actually don't like that. But other than that, yo, this song is incredibly fucking depressing to listen to. I can't regularly listen to a song of Pac talking about how he knew he wouldn't be alive for that long and how damaged and demonically tortured his mind was during that time. This song is magnificent lyrically, but it's super upsetting to hear as well. Yeah, I gotta throw his collab with the Snoop D-O-double-G in the not for me tier. One of Pac's iconic tracks that I've never been that big on. I like the concept, yes. Pac was already in hella legal troubles around this time, and this was also when Snoop Dogg was going through his own murder was the case manslaughter mishaps. So they're both rapping about, damn cuz, it seemed like everybody is out to get us, but we still real niggas and nobody's gonna stop us from getting our bread. I can totally appreciate the meaning, but like I done said with many songs in this video, it just doesn't sound all that to me. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party. Sonically, it's not that special.